do they, like, as a whole seem fairly alright? Or
You look around and you can see in a corner off in a very sort of extra shadowy, yeah, there's not the same purple light coming from it, from the
Hmm,
crates in those areas.
Mm, dead pixel.
dead pixel?
Oh god damn it.
Um, uh, hold on, let me see. I could do that. I was gonna hold on, I just need to double check. I'm going to use the funky drow magic. I think, if my brain is working correctly. I suddenly cannot read. I was just gonna cast dancing lights.
Oh yeah, you can do
They
that.
can do that. Because I was just not gonna go over that way. At least, good old Captain is trying to, like, keep an eye on our funky fresh stowaway, but also, like, get a better look in that dark corner and any other dark corners. So just kind of, I don't know, how many orbs is it? I don't
I think
remember.
it's 4.
Yeah, 4. Just kind of try to get them towards, like, corners of the dark, try to take away some of the darker corners of this area kind of
Yeah.
thing and
Um,
funnel in.
as you do that, Moose, you notice now a little. I imagine you have sort of like a, the classic like sci-fi screen on your wrist as the electrician. Got to keep tabs on everything.
Yeah.
You now notice that your notification that something was on the ship never never went away when you met Treff.
Mm, that's not great. I'm gonna
Uh-oh, bestie.
oh bestie, we got an alien. I'm gonna raise my little hand and say, hey guys, I don't know if this is like important or anything. But when we met our new little stowaway friend here, that little organic life is on this ship thing didn't quite go away. I don't know if this thing's just glitchy. Maybe it's terribly glitchy, but I don't know. It seemed important to me for some reason.
Uh-oh.
The second that Moose says that, like, Yuzidra is just kind of, like, looking, kind of trying to see if she spots anything. Can you roll, I don't know, can I, like, try to, like, see if there's anything around this area type thing?
Yes, you certainly can.
Can I roll a brain cell? What do your
You can
elven
roll
eyes
a brain
see?
cell.
What do my elven eyes see? I don't know. What do I roll?
Perception.
Okay. What do my elven eyes see? Nothing. 10.
10. You sort of. Anyone going with the captain, or is captain alone?
We'll go with the
Captain's kinda
captain.
Yeah.
Rob will try and see something.
Okay.
I got a fucking 6.
Alright.
Ah!
Ref is just vibing in the background.
Harry's also gonna see. What did y'all roll again?
Perception.
I rolled a
Perception? Okay.
I have +4 for what?
The first good roll, an 18.
18.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Nice. Yeehaw, my friend.
You're going to save us tonight.
As the three of you sort of creep between these crates in this big empty room, Ira, you hear that familiar creaking that you heard when you were alone. And
Oh, God.
in the darkness of that shadowy corner with this cluster of, it's maybe 3 crates, one that's completely gone and 2 that look like they're like partially deflated of energy, where it's the darkest. You can see the darkness itself move.
Oh, shit.
That's no good.
And you see this sort of elongated lizard-like creature almost. It's facing away from you, and it's hunched over one of these crates.
I'm immediately going to, like, get into a stance, and my grip on my hand axe is gonna get, like, tighter.
Mm.
And I'm gonna, like, I don't know if the captain or if Ro can see me, but I'm just gonna make, like, a hand motion to be like, shh, just, like, quiet.
Yes, I'll need everyone to roll stealth checks, please.
Oh god.
Oh no, I'm
I
big.
have a +4 to Dex.
I have a -2 to stealth.
I got a natural 20 +5.
I got an
eight.
8.
Okay, I'm getting another D20.
We were blessed with the roll of 18, and now we're fucked.
11.
Hey, lucky
fucking
little
damn it.
6.
Oh, I'm glad you got a good roll.
Captain just vanishes. Right into the
Oh,
shadows.
God. Me pulling out yet another D20. Don't betray me, friend.
I got something. This is my sharp dice.
Wow, y'all.
They're space dice too, which is even more perfect. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
It's not our night, you know? It's the
It's
middle of
not.
the night.
We
all
are.
woke up.
Absolutely
Yeah, you guys
fucked.
did wake up at like 3 in the morning. So
We're just.
Y'all woke
I mean,
up. I've been
everyone
awake, but
expects
I'm
me to-
probably exhausted out of my mind.
yeah.
You said pirates. You didn't say good pirates.
God damn it.
Listen, we're kind of like, since we're like in the weird in-betweeny of things, it's like we're on vacation, so we're kind of off
Yeah.
of our best game.
Mhm. Alright, y'all rolled terribly.
I rolled
You
fantastically.
rolled good. You rolled good.
Good for you.
But
This is like the one good thing tonight.
God damn it.
I'm gonna do a little scene, a little scenario here.
Oh.
So
Neat.
Tyra, you're the one who noticed this creature, and you're sort of signaling to everyone to push and sort of get down. But it's still like real dark, and you kind of accidentally trip into Ro, making a good bit of noise. Meanwhile, Moose, you just noticed your screen, and so you loudly say, "Hey, there's something up here," or however you would say it.
Hey guys, I think there might be something in here.
Oh god.
And you all make a lot of noise, to put it simply.
Jeff's phone goes off.
Trust's phone goes off, yes.
Phone.
You don't have a phone, but you have a
There's like a battery update on the
Yeah.
watch.
like your phone makes like a ringing sound and it says like missed call from Rizara, but it's like an error, like it tried to go through but it didn't.
I didn't even realize I had that thing.
Apparently you do. I just made it canon. And this creature spins around with a sort of hissing, gurgling roar. And you can see its face opens up like one of those like funky flower mouth things.
Like the
Ew.
Demogorgon thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
And it has a fun proboscis that it's sipping the magic juice out of the rocks.
You
And it
Absolutely fucking not.
roars at you all. What would you like to do?
Oh fuck.
Cry.
Ro gasps in outrage. Like, get away from my rocks!
Can I shoot it?
You can
Yeah,
certainly
we're
try.
gonna swing. Oh no.
What?
You can attempt to shoot.
I will attempt to shoot. I shall grab my I normally just grab the old pistol and just pop what try to just shoot him right in that fucking the nasty flower.
Yeah. Nice big target.
The fact that we haven't rolled for initiative yet scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God.
Listen. It
Yeah.
works. It just works. 17.
17. You line up your gun, as you are the only one who was properly hidden. Perfect target. You fire. And it's almost like the creature itself, its form, bends like light around your bullet, and it ricochets against the wall behind it.
Oof.
Oh.
Fuck that, actually.
What a nifty little party trick.
Rose gonna shine her flashlight directly at its face.
You do that, and it sort of winces and roars in pain. But you also see the light from your flashlight being sucked in as well.
Oh, interesting.
Ew.
That was my idea, guys. I don't know.
Nasty little freak.
You see
What the
Trev
hell
kind
is
of
this thing?
you see Trev kind of mull on it and go, I think I might have an idea. Can I roll Arcana to see if I can put two and two together on a thing?
Sure,
Trev's current theory is that it's working like a phase spider.
go ahead and roll.
Oh wow, that's a 17 plus 4.
17 plus 4. You have not run into... Have you run into phase spiders in person, Trev?
No, not in person.
No, not in
He's just
person.
read stories
Yeah,
about like
you've heard.
creatures that can flicker in and out, you know?
Its sort of flickering ability seems similar to that. But you have not heard of phase spiders or any sort of phase spider from your world being able to feed off of magical energy in this way.
Yeah. So I think it's maybe between planes, like a specter or some sort of spirit thing would. Maybe it that could explain why nothing is going through it, like a ghost. But it's a ghost that takes magic instead of souls.
Are you spinning that one off the cuff in front of
No.
all
You
of
see,
us?
like, while this thing is, like, roaring at us, is it, like, doing anything besides just,
it's-
like,
I
standing
imagine
there?
all of this is sort of happening at the same time.
That
Okay.
was a whole hefty lot of a sentence.
Yeah.
Trev is babbling.
What a neat theory. Very cool. Very nice.
Weird.
What do we do about that?
What do we do about it?
Oh, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm just trying to remember what I learned in class. This was not field training. I figured you guys would be prepared for this. This is a future problem.
Do we have any knowledge of this, by the way?
Anything?
You have heard of creatures that haunt the void, but none of you have run into one.
Until now.
Until now, they're sort of fabled like creatures of like krakens or like the sort of monsters that lurk the depths and like haunt
The
travelers.
entirety of Subnautica.
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Oh god.
But Esdira, having been shot at, the creature sort of whips its head towards you and snarls, and like a panther almost begins to sneak toward you, sort of flickering, and it disappears before your very eyes.
Oh, that's spicy.
And
Keeping my eyes out, paying attention.
Moose and Treff, from farther away, the two of you can see that this creature has teleported behind Captain and is sneaking from the other direction, where they're not paying attention.
Yikes.
I would assume that after it disappeared, she'd try to look around and see where it may have gone.
Yeah,
I have a very stupid idea, but it might just work.
sure.
Oh boy.
Trevor's gonna cast dancing lights in the room.
Okay.
I've cast dancing lights in the room. We've got 4 more orbs.
We got more orbs.
Disco rave.
Just 4 torch-sized lights within range, and I'm going to make them. Could I play with the specifics of it a bit?
Sure.
I want to make each orb have a different color.
Fun.
So like red, purple, blue, and green.
Mhm.
And I'm going to put
Gotta
the
range.
red orb by, like, I'm just gonna kind of distance them a little bit, you know?
Mhm.
And as I do that, I kind of go, okay, so the thing is attracted to light, probably, or at least absorbs it. So when one of the colored orbs go out, we know what part of the room it's in.
Oh,
That's actually pretty smart.
Smart.
What did I tell you? Anyways.
Um,
Alright, is
um,
anyone gonna tell the captain that she's being stalked from behind out of curiosity?
Dude, does she
Yeah,
see
I'm
that she's
gonna-
being
I'm gonna
stalked?
call out really quick.
Roll a perception check.
Trev is like Trev has big brain, but he has big brain in like on the grand scale. He's like, I've Doctor Who this. I figured out the solution. And meanwhile, like the captain is being stalked from like 2 inches
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
nothing can go wrong.
I got a 14 on perception, by the
14.
way.
Yeah, you sort of see it in the shadows stalking from behind one of these big crates of gems. You less notice it and more notice the
way the
purple
gems.
gems dim in its presence as it peeks around the corner just as it's about to pounce.
Fine.
Can I try and I assume that can Rose see it?
You can all see it. Moose Moose and Kyra, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you roll just a straight intelligence check, because the two of you have been sort of standing back in this whole situation so far. You're kind of the two who are like taking everything in.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15.
20. Dirty 20.
Nice. Dirty 20.
Aha, a brain cell has come to me.
You get the brain cell. Finally, it's been passed in your direction.
Finally.
And you see that as this creature is sort of moving around the room and gaining this energy from the magical crystals around it, it's almost a trick of the eye, but you can swear it's like growing in size almost. And you get this sudden feeling that you need to get it away from its energy source, and that perhaps the way to defeat it is to like a flame starve it.
Okay. Yeah, Moose's eyes are gonna kind of dart around to these different things, observing all of this sort of happening, and his kind of goofy smile starts to sort of disappear a little bit, and he's gonna go, guys, I've come on an epiphany. I think the light is helping it, maybe? I think it's growing a little bit.
Growing?
I think it might be growing. Observing it here from my position, I think it's growing. I think the light might be affecting that too. I think maybe we need a snuffer. You know?
Oh.
Snuffer.
Snuffer out.
Get it away. Ro has dark vision.
Yes.
Which, I mean, most races have dark vision, but what we're gonna flavor this a little. So Ro is looking like directly into the center of the creature, just trying to look for anything that might be like the core of it, anything that might be like where its essence is centered. Does she see anything like that?
Yeah, you can see sort of in the middle of its head where sort of its mouthpiece kind of is just extraordinarily dark compared to the form around it. And that seems to be where the energy and light is being kind of siphoned into.
So we need to get it away from the light, huh? Well,
we should maybe get rid of the orbs.
Well,
he kills them immediately.
Ro makes a great decision. Just a fantastic decision, really. And with Monk speed, is gonna run up and just try and hit the thing in the center of the black hole.
Alright.
And just try and get its attention.
You certainly get its attention. Your hand kind of goes through it, but You certainly get it, your attention.
She doesn't hit anything, obviously, so she just like kind of sails through it, I imagine, and just kind of goes bonk bonk on the floor with the bat, and then just starts booking it.
All right.
Just out. Come follow me.
You run off, and like a cat chasing a toy, it darts after you.
Ah!
Trev immediately like goes after that because just that fight or flight of like they look enough like Rosara for something to be triggered by that, you know. Just wait.
Yeah.
We are booking it with a whole speed of 40.
Sweet. All right. What do the rest of you all do?
Oh shit, that worked.
Yuzidra follows.
Yeah, there's not much else to do there.
Kyra might actually like take a look at the rocks and see if there's a way to like cover them in case the creature comes back.
Yeah, there's like tarps and stuff. It's kind of like a crowded storage room. You don't have like proper lids. Probably something that you should have invested in, but you guys don't often.
Doesn't look like we have brain cells.
No, you don't have the
Yeah,
brain
we don't
cells
even
to get
properly
proper
invest in,
carrying
like,
containers.
The economy.
Yeah, you don't have enough money for a security system or proper containers for your goods, but you could throw a
The
tarp over
society.
it.
Yeah, no, Kyra's gonna just drape a tarp over it, hope that it does something.
Yeah, you can't cover
They're
all
kind of
the-
doubting that it will, but it's
can cover,
better
like,
than nothing.
If you're being fast, you can like take a big tarp and kind of cover 2 of the crates with it before like everyone else is going to be gone. So it depends on if you're taking the time to be meticulous about it.
I'm kind of just throwing something. The thing is, realistically, I don't think it's going to do much covering, but maybe the monster is just as dumb as we are, and if it can't see it, if
You know
it
what?
can't see the rocks, then we're good.
Fair enough. You cover 2 of the crates, and I imagine run after everyone else.
Yeah.
Cool. What do y'all do?
I figure that Yuzidra would have seen Kyra doing that because she was in presuming that people were going to go out, she was going out but was going to like lock the door.
I see. Okay.
But had to wait for
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what?
wait for Kyra the second that happens. She locks the door.
That's a smart idea, but also the creature was somehow in the bridge and dropped the crystal near me, so maybe even that. Listen, we don't have many brain cells, but we're trying. We're trying.
We don't know what's going to work, but we're going to try whatever may work. So that includes throwing tarps over things and locking funky doors.
All right. So y'all leave the storage room and begin racing through the hallway. And as this creature runs through, the dim lights shift from blue to red for a split second before going out completely as it passes. And Ro, you are
Ro is just fucking running.
You are being followed by this just immense darkness. Like, you don't know where the creature ends and where just the darkness of the hallway begins. And it's just following you. Where do you go?
There's a part of Ro that just wants to keep running in circles, but I don't know if she's smart enough to do. She is technically smart enough to do that. She's gonna go for just like the darkest part of the ship, just like somewhere close to the outside. Hopefully, like an emergency lifeboat.
Yeah, there's
Or something that can be
definitely
ejected from the ship.
yeah, there's definitely an airlock with an escape pod. So you make a beeline there, and it's getting close. Whereas the rest of you all are following behind, like following the light that's slowly fading ahead of you down this hallway. None of you are nearly as fast, I should say.
No, I mean, we got that monk speed. Boys.
Yeah, you can just
Crazy.
the rest of you all
shit.
just see this light just getting further and further away. And you know that
We're not
Ro
gonna
is at
catch
the end of it.
I assume that the creature is not entirely silent, unless it is entirely
No,
silent.
it's not. It's making lots of big growly sounds.
So I mean, we got a couple things going for us. We got
Right.
some sounds. We got no light.
should we like throw the lights or something? Cause light bad? Cause it feed? Or is that not gonna do anything? Is it just the rocks that it feeds off of? I don't know.
It's feeding off of energy.
I mean,
You did see the light disappear as it raced by, as if light as well was being drawn in.
So maybe we should throw all the lights?
I think that might be a
turn
good
them all
plan.
off.
Not that I can say anything, but I think it's a good plan.
pull the lever, Kronk.
You know what? I'm gonna go pull the lever, Kronk. I'm gonna go find the light switch on the ship and sort of turn
So
it off.
you go to electrical.
Turn off all the lights.
Oh no. He's in electrical by himself.
Oh, no, I'm
This is
electrical
Among Us now.
myself.
That was really
it
is
took us
Among
an hour
Us.
and a half to get to the Among Us joke. I'm surprised it took us this far.
Sus.
Yes.
What color am I? Am I green?
Oh my god, the weird void-headed creature vented. I saw him vent.
Gregory,
Oh my
Gregory,
God.
did you see the small phantom?
Gregory. I need you to vent, Gregory.
But no, you're able to kill the lights. That's easy for you. That's your job.
I did my job. Yay!
You did your job correctly.
And now
You didn't even have
everything's
to roll for it.
Dark.
Now everything is dark and no one can see unless you have dark vision.
I did my job,
I
and
have-
now everybody might die.
Kyra has dark vision, but everything is in red.
Oh yeah. So just a little bit more spooky for you now.
Yeah.
I've got 120 feet of dark vision.
I think
Nice.
that's
Sick dark
yeah,
vision.
I think
I think
from what I can remember, I believe half elves do get dark vision. So
Half elves do get dark vision. Good old Furbolg, I'm pretty sure you're in the dark on this one.
yeah.
Oh, rip.
Ah,
I
yeah.
don't have dark
you might be.
vision.
Well, you're safe in electrical. It's fine.
Said no
For
one
now.
ever.
Yeah.
We all have impasta vision.
Oh my god.
The rest of y'all do. You are falling behind the creature as it is running through the halls of the ship. But as the sort of captain and pilot, the two of you know this ship inside and out, and Ro did not tell you their plan. So
Right.
Ro just kind of ran.
Can
I
we?
mean, the both of you do assume Bro has a
That's
plan.
fair.
Okay,
We'll
wait.
get back to you on
So
that.
lights are off, but there's still energy in the ship, right?
Yes, and it seems that the creature is more focused on Ro, at least at the moment.
Kyra's gonna kind of like. I'm assuming we're still running.
Yeah, you all are
So
running, but
Kyra's
you are
gonna
not
look-
as fast. So, as the leaders of the ship, you all know like there are many like not vent hidden passageways, but just passageways and like corridors through rooms. So you could try and take shortcuts to keep pace, but you don't really know where exactly Ro is going. Which makes things a little bit difficult.
Do we
We're
have
going
a
space on this.
Do we have a camera system?
I mean,
This is really.
you do, but the
Do we have a security
would
office?
be at the
Damn
bridge.
it.
So you'd have to run all the way to the other side of the ship.
Okay. So here's the problem, Mitch. If Moose did turn off all the electrical, they definitely turned off the power to the cameras.
But turned off the
You
lights.
turn off the lights
Didn't
unless
they?
you were
Oh.
specific about all electricity, or if you just did the lights. That's up to you.
I feel like if the electricity would lose gravity.
That is true. You would lose gravity if you turned off.
Yeah, no, that's why I was
So
like,
let's
the,
say
the ship is still
the ship
running,
is
right?
still running. You
I
just
said,
turned
yeah,
off the
no,
lights.
I said I turned off lights because I figured if I turned off everything, we would like suffocate or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point.
So yeah, that's why I just said lights.
Fair. All right. So it's just dark. It's just dark. The rest of your systems are working just fine. It's just dark.
It's dark.
Do we have a system to like like some sort of like intercom or something like that? Something
Sure,
to like stay in
Sure.
contact
Let's
with each
say
other?
that to make
Oh.
it easy, so that Ro isn't
Sure,
completely
okay.
alone.
Yeah, no. Kyra wants to tell the captain, hey. Kyra wants to tell the captain's like, hey, I'm gonna like.
You two are standing
We don't
next
know
to
what the
each
fuck
other.
is going on. Yeah, no, it's just like I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on.
Walkie-talkie.
Sir! Kyra is trying to say something.
Apologies, continue.
Captain, we don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't even know where Ro is going. I'm just gonna go to the cameras and just try to find Ro and find where the fuck she's going. That might help us figure out what to do.
Alright, so you run off to the bridge again.
Wait, are they going? Is Kyra going with the captain, or is Kyra going alone?
I guess that's why Kyra was telling the captain, like, I think it's better if the captain goes to find Ro as I'm talking, like, over the intercom, like, hey, what the fuck is the plan? Everyone meet in this area or something, you know?
I mean, I could go look for Ro if the captain wants to go with.
I'm going for Ro.
Okay, I'll come too.
It's like, you could, whoever, I've got Treff on me, and then you can go to the cams. If you can find Moose on the way, you'll be fine.
My assumption is Moose is probably still in electrical, but I mean, I'm still gonna check regardless.
Yeah. You pass by Moose on your way to the bridge, and the two of you meet up, no problem.
At this point, it's buddy system.
Body system.
Yes. While the other two of you race after Ro. Speaking of, Ro, what are you doing?
Ro is half stalling, half trying to get to, just some sort of like airlock chamber that can be released into the emptiness of space. And so she's taking a circuitous route. Fuck, I don't know how to say words. So she's like going around, just kind of like looping back and through. I imagine there's like a lot of hallways in this thing. So she's trying to she's just trying to A, keep ahead of it, and B, trying eventually end goal to get to some sort of thing that we could possibly, I don't know, vent the creature out of, hopefully.
Sure. You're sort of running in a circle, and from around the corner, you meet up with Trevor and the captain. You almost run into each other, but you don't. And you can sense the creature is still prowling after you. The chase is less of a chase now and more of a stalk. Now that the lights are gone, it seems to have backed off a little bit in terms of like an active chase and more of a, I can take it easy. I have more control now.
I think you just see Ro just like, I was gonna go for the airlock. Do you think that'll work?
Airlock is honestly the best idea in this situation.
I can't see it running behind me. Is it following me still?
Probably. We're just gonna go with that.
Okay. There's just like a couple like.
Wait. If we're the bait, there's a way to get out once we throw open the airlock, right? Like, we're not jettisoning Ro into the void of space or anything.
No, we're not going to jettison Ro into there. Absolutely not. We will find a different way to distract it, so that we don't let anyone get jettisoned alongside this thing.
Okay.
That would be preferable, please.
That is the intent in this situation. Okay. But we're going to stick with that for now, and let's just head towards the airlock.
Okay.
We're going towards the airlock. We're not running quite as fast, but we're going.
Yeah, you're
Allow Ro to get breather.
Yeah. By this
As
point,
they're going, oh, sorry.
go for it.
Oh, go for it. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that as they're going, the one thing Treff is gonna do, just like, okay, this is probably not the time, but like, do you remind me of my friend? That's all. It's just weird because you can't. It can't be you. That's what I'm saying. You're too future-y, and Bizarro likes magic, not rocks. So something's wrong.
I don't, I don't know what you're talking about. I kind of know someone who looks like you. I mean, I kind of saw him, like, across the classroom a couple of times, and I never kind of got up the courage to talk to him, but, like, he's cute. Fuck. And she, like, claps a hand over her mouth.
Treff looks to the captain and goes, "Let's go back to the airlock."
Oh, fuck.
Oh
He is Treff is completely blindsided.
Yasidra's also completely blindsided, but she's just like deadpan face is just like, I heard nothing. Let's go.
We're just ignoring that Rose said that. Okay.
We're not.
Meanwhile,
She's not acknowledging that.
The two of you on the cameras have gotten to the cameras at this point. You heard this through the camera intercom situation. So the two of you can comment if you want.
You can comment over the intercom if you want.
Just listen, I know we got a creature to deal with, but you gotta admit that was funny.
Is that in character?
I mean, Kyra thought that it was funny. Kyra's gonna kind of just like glance at Moose,
No, yeah, that's pretty good.
and then the cameras, and then Moose again, and is like, well.
What an interesting time for a meet cute.
Running for your life.
I think Ro wishes to explode in flames at this moment in time.
But the two of you on the cameras can sort of see trailing them. Although it is dark, cameras have night vision because any
Crazy.
security system probably should, considering you're on a spaceship. Makes sense.
Yep.
You don't see the creature, but you can see the sort of form of it rippling through like the lights from the camera. And you can see that it is trailing the rest of your crew.
Do we see how close it is to the other?
It is like 2 cameras away. So it could catch up to them if it wanted to, but right now it seems to be enjoying the chase, so to speak.
Damn, okay.
Dude, fuck this guy.
It's a funky lizard flower creature.
Hate his vibe.
Not
Okay.
great.
Do you think if we spoke over the intercom, would that distract the creature, or would that cause the creature to sprint? I'm asking Moose.
Oh, I guess there's only one way to find out.
There's only one way to find out, and 50-50, our crew gets fucking murked.
Maybe we could distract it? Like, if we speak... Oh, I guess the intercom goes through the entire ship probably in equal. It's not like we can localize the intercom. Never mind. Is there no way we can distract it?
Well, do we know what the general area the creature and the party are? Like, Bridge is at the
Yeah,
front.
you can
Are they at the
tell-
back?
Yes, you can tell they are both heading towards the sort of like there's 2 airlocks on either like side back of the thing. One is more of an emergency exit, which is where they're heading towards, and then the other is like more of a like loading dock for shipments that can only really be opened through like a docking system.
Okay.
The crew is heading towards the more emergency exit which can be opened at any time, but you also know can only be opened through either the inside of the airlock or the bridge.
And I mean, if we heard the Row freaking out part, we obviously heard the plan as well.
Yes,
so
you did.
we know what they're doing. It's not like, why the fuck are they
So like there's two, the interior airlock door can be opened from inside of the ship, but in order to get to the, void of space, you either have to be inside of the airlock or at the Vader control center.
at the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I hate saying this, I don't know if there's anything we can do other than just wait. And wait for them to get there. We could give them a warning and tell them that the creature is, like, right on their tail, but it's also not giving immediate chase. But this minute they get there, they're going to run into it. Or it's going to catch up.
Yeah. That's probably all we can do. Feels... Yeah. I don't know. That's probably it. I'm just really afraid about it catching up to them, like, in the meantime.
You know what? Fuck it. And Kyra's gonna, like, sit down and gonna find the button to, like, start speaking into the intercom.
Okay, are you going through the ship intercom or like the little communication piece that you all have personally?
We have tiny communication pieces! Oh my
That's what I
fucking God.
assumed, you guys.
We do.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
what you were
to
talking
watch
through
this.
We
Listen,
decided this halfway through.
listen. The crew has no brain cells and neither do we.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, Kyra's going to try to get in touch with the captain at the very least.
Yes, you can do that.
Hi, Captain, can you hear me?
Yes, of course I can hear you.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
Well, I wouldn't be as loud if I were you. It's the thing. It's not right behind you guys, but it is close, and it will get closer. We know where you're heading and we know what you're doing, but by the time you get there, it might be right on your tail. So I would maybe, 1, try to hurry up yourselves, and 2, just try to be as stealthy about it as you can.
Also, it seems like it's having a good time.
I figure that if
I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, it's having a party with me.
I was just saying, it seems like it's having a good time. Like, the fact that it's moving at a leisurely pace and does not seem to be stressed out about, catching you guys, that seems sketch to me.
You just said a little bit ago that you're worried about it catching up with them.
I'm just saying.
To be fair, it is less leisurely and more in the act when it was giving chase, it was being actively fed energy from the lights around it. And now that it's not actively getting new energy, it seems to be sort of conserving power, if that makes sense.
Oh, never mind. That's great. It's conserving energy, maybe.
There's still a chance that it could catch up, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there like a spot where the hallway could make like a right turn when we should go straight or something like that?
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of branching pathways.
Trev looks over to the captain and whispers, "What's the fire resistance on this place?"
What is the fire resistance on this place?
That's a really good question and a very loaded one.
That is a good question. Let me roll for ship integrity real fast to see if it's fireproof. That's a 9.
Oh.
Not built
No.
for withstanding big fires. Like, sure, little ones, but also, as the captain, you've had this ship for a while. It's seen some things. It's clearly not have any of the repairs and updates that it should have had. So you probably wouldn't love to have holes blown in your ship.
Definitely not. I mean, I feel like also, well, first off, we'd all get sucked out. Second off, externally, it's probably able to stand pretty extreme things because it's a spaceship and it needs to. Internally, Absolutely not.
Yeah, so
No.
Trev kind of lowers and goes, "Okay, so Firebolt's at the option. Guess we're doing this." And he is going to make, as they like, he goes, "Guys, move on ahead." And like the second the captain and Ro are like 10 paces away from him, he is going to cast Ray of Frost and just have that blue light beam just go right and then just book it.
To the right?
Basically, like trying to making it try and make a wrong turn kind of deal to buy them a little more time so Ro can catch their breath.
I see. Okay.
And we can start sprinting.
Yeah,
I
because
see.
like new light source may dart that way, but now we can move the way we're trying to go. You know.
Got it. Okay. You're using Ray of Frost more as like a big pointer
light
stick,
beam.
rather than a damage. So you don't have to roll damage.
No, it's more just like, hey, look over there.
Yeah, and it does. Its head sort of careens towards the light, and it pounces at the light and like does the cat thing with a laser pointer for a couple of seconds, just like batting at the wall. And you all can, not the two of you in the bridge, but the three of you in the vicinity can hear this like pounding against the metal as this creature's claws scrape into it as it's trying to get the light that eventually fades. But that gives you all a moment to sprint ahead towards the airlock, which you all have arrived at now. And you have a little bit more time to enact your plan.
Ro is gonna immediately sprint into the airlock and just. We need to start a light there, right? Like we need to light something in there. It needs to go into the airlock. So turn on a light, turn on a flashlight. Actually, no, she has a flashlight. So just turn on the flashlight and just chuck it in there.
All right.
I can cast dancing lights again because I'm pretty sure it's just an at-will cantrip for me.
Yeah.
So I can just kind of, and I don't think, I'm just trying to double check to see if there's any like limit on it since it is only like a. Okay, I think I know it, so I think I should be fine. And it's just it's the actual spells, that is what it would be. Because I'm looking like, because Fairy Fire is once per long rest, and Cast Darkness Spell once per long rest, but cantrip is constant, so I can just cast it again.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you throw some orbs in there. Treff, would you like to add to the orb pile?
Treff is gonna tell Ro and the captain to like stand 2 paces to the left, and he's gonna like do the like fake whistle, kicking his foot on the metal, like right in front of it.
Oh, like
I kind of like hide by the door.
yeah.
He's vibing by the door. His plan, out of game. His plan is thing shows up, chronal shift.
I see. Okay, so you're acting as like a human bait as well as the light bait.
Yeah,
and then
exactly. Yeah, because chronal shift will probably, because it's, even though it's supposed to just be reroll, it is like rewinding time kind of deal.
Okay.
So I'm just going to imagine he's just going to use a tracer style to just beep to the left.
Cool.
Tracer Overwatch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask two of you who are hiding to give me stealth rolls real fast.
Oh god, so I've been rolling so fucking well today.
Just real fast. It's distracted more by pretty lights, but it's more just if you roll a 1.
Juno.
Oh no.
There was a moment of fear.
Juno, you should never say that to me.
I'm so sorry.
So I got a 5, which is a 1
Oh.
plus 4.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Can I
Captain's
roll
hitting
well
us
this
over.
session? No. Am I?
Apparently not.
I have tried 3 different d20s.
Oh my god.
Okay. I have a way where this can work.
Ah.
The creature rounds the corner, and it sees the light sort of illuminating Treff from behind. And as it sort of creeps towards it, it sort of draws the light into itself, and its form has gotten so large at this point that it shakes the ship. Not the whole ship, but just you can feel its footsteps. And because of how immense that it is, Ro, you stumble and you kind of fall into Treff just as creature lunges. And at that exact moment, Trevor, you bamf away with Ro in your arms, all superhero save the day like. As this creature barrels into the airlock. Someone's got to close the airlock pretty quickly.
Can we do that from the bridge? Yeah.
Let's
I
get to the
mean,
We
bridge.
do that right away.
Yeah, no, Kyra's been
Yes!
watching. Kyra sees this, smashes the button.
Smash the button, and airlock opens before the creature has time to really realize what's happening and phase away. And it just drifts off into space, and you can't tell where the creature is and where space itself begins.
Are we like holding on for dear life?
Did you guys close the interior door before pressing the button?
I don't know what
wait.
happened with that, because the thing is that like, did we like scramble out of that interior door?
Yeah, I figured what happened was that the airlock is a smaller room.
Yeah, there's a
off
small
the thing.
room.
So in order for it to vent, it needs to close the door and vent out into space.
Yeah.
So
how it
yeah,
is,
we're
how it
safe.
is, yeah, there's like a small room, and then there's like the actual airlock, which is added onto that. So you guys were all hiding in the small room, and I imagine the captain, you were hiding near the door, like near the interior airlock button press.
Yeah.
So that was open when you all like lured the creature in, but then you both pushed both buttons at the same time. So the interior doors closed and the exterior ones opened. So y'all are good. None of y'all are dying in space today.
That'd be
That's good.
brutal.
Not yet.
None of y'all are dying in space today.
A brutal end to this one shot.
With that, the creature is gone. And Trev, you look down and you can see on your wrist, the watch begins to tick with energy again, as it is once again regaining its charge.
Well, that's
But there is also Ro in your arms, which you should probably deal with.
sorry about that.
She's gonna like stand there like I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. You monster thing, right? Like, not your fault. He seems very blasé. There is not a thought behind the eyes as to why this would be weird.
Ro is panicking.
You hear the overall ship intercom turn on, and you just hear Kyra's voice say, "Cool off, Ro, cool off."
Fuck up! She's gonna mime swinging towards the intercom.
Chill out.
You need to just fucking face palms.
Trev is absolutely clueless.
Ah! Oh my god, this is amazing. This is everything
Well,
I
I
ever
hope-
wanted.
Well, I hope
Alright,
you're feeling better.
Mm,
Are we sure the thing's gone, Captain?
Well, I'm not entirely certain. I think we'll probably have to walk around the ship and double check. I mean, it was thrown out into space, so long as there are not others, I think we're fine for now.
Oh god, the idea of doing a roundup with more than one just...
No, I don't want to think about it either.
Oh, wait
well,
a second. Wait, hey Moose, is the signal gone on your thingy?
Oh, good shit. I'm gonna check. Is it?
You check, it seems to have passed.
Hey, it doesn't have it anymore.
Double thumbs up into the air.
We're good.
Good enough. This is just a reminder that I actually do need to upgrade things once we get back to some sort of civilization. Alright.
What were you doing with all of those magic crystals?
Legal things.
what? Oh, we're selling them.
Legal things. You know,
For transport.
Yeah,
commerce.
they're very useful. As energy.
Oh.
and valuable.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Not a thought.
You could have
Damn
lied to
it.
him and he would have no idea.
Well, I trust you all intrinsically.
They're great for powering ships. Highly sought after item.
Oh, okay. So you guys, found some while exploring, and now you're gonna, reap the benefits of your travels Indiana Jones style?
Yeah, 'cause
Sure.
He puts everything in a museum.
How did we get the cargo, Captain?
Did you guys, find it on a planet and have to, salvage it with a cool rover thing? That'd be so cool.
That's not a conversation I want to have at whatever hour it is.
Oh, that's completely fair.
It's a long story, best to say, with that. Anyways, I guess we'll all just reunite for a moment and make sure that everyone is perfectly fine.
We should check on the rocks too. Make sure that they're all.
That is a
Back
good
to-
point. That is a
Yeah.
good point.
Y'all reconvene back at the storage hole. Unfortunately, you have lost some of your cargo.
No.
The rocks that were tainted have not regained their usefulness. So you're out a good bit of money. But it was not, it was a small corner that seemed to have been affected. So you're mostly good. Just, unfortunately, have lost some of your product. But what's good looks to be all good. What's left of it.
Hey, Ro, do you think that you could potentially try to see if maybe there's some sort of purpose that can be extracted from these guys? I know it's probably not going to be the same sort of thing, but now we've just got a bunch of dead rocks, so we might as well see if we can, I don't know, get them to do something else. There's got to be some sort of value off of them,
I mean,
at the least.
no one studied. What was the crystal name?
A sterilite.
No one's really studied. Use the sterilite. It doesn't really, get drained like this. I suppose there's some scientific anomaly is part of this. I mean, I could study it. It actually could be my thesis, to be honest. Anyway,
Exactly.
it's got some value.
It's a perfect opportunity right here.
Scientifically, I suppose. I don't know how much monetary value that is. That remains to be seen.
For what it's worth, I may not be the most scientific of people, but it is still a sense of value. It is not going entirely to waste, which is what we want. Because, I mean, ultimately, scientific things can end up being, I don't know, monetary worth, but it's an opportunity to discover new things and, I guess, your thesis as well.
Ro's eyes light up. I got a thesis.
Yes.
Most people have to suffer.
Internally, you're just like, fist
Most
bumps.
people have to suffer for years
We got him.
to get one of those.
Oh boy.
And with that rejoicing, you all just kind of hang out for a couple hours in the just very early morning, sort of the adrenaline keeping you going despite how tired most of you are. And eventually, Treff, your watch refills and you get to go on another adventure.
Before I go, can I say goodbye?
Of course you can.
When he sees it's at 99 or 98, he's like, well, it's been fun, but, well, fun. I'm glad I was able to help the little bit I could. But I think it's about that time. And he shows the watch at its high percentage, and he goes, once this thing hits 100, I don't know where I end up next, actually.
Can I give him a parting gift?
Sure.
I'm gonna come up to him. I'm gonna hand him a blunt, and I'm gonna say, for the road.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
He looks at it and just goes like, base blunt.
Moose, that better not be from my secret stash.
Use it well, my friend.
Wait, you're giving him some of your
Moose.
space blunt and you're not sharing with the rest of us?
And with that,
Listen, once we sell all the rocks, we can get
Wait,
more space blunt.
Captain, thank you. Thank you so much for keeping us alive. He looks to the Fire Ganassi and goes, "You're the one who noticed it first, so thank you for being observant."
Yeah, it's no problem. You're a pretty cool little dude, so rock on.
Thank you. And then at the end, he just kind of looks at Ro and just kind of goes, "Hey, so you said that there was someone in your class who looked like me?"
Ro immediately turns scarlet, and goes, yeah?
Okay. So if you wanted to actually talk to them, I would go and try with. And he just like starts listing various games and media and such. And he goes, and if all else fails, offer to help him with homework because he's probably really bad at it.
There's just the silent mortification, from Ro, but eventually she goes, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I would say tell me how it goes, but I don't necessarily think I would know how to come back. But I hope it works out. Weird that future. Azara doesn't. You know what? Sometimes things are just better left unknown. Okay. Future is wild. Anyway, thanks for being my first trip to the future. Double thumbs up. It's been real. Got to see a spaceship. That was kind of on the bucket list. I guess that's it, y'all.
Ro will. What is Ro gonna do? Rolling percentile dice. This is what I default to whenever I am unsure as to what's gonna happen. High or low, B?
You've been rolling low, so I'm gonna say high just for funnies.
96.
Are you fucking
Fucking God.
Suffer.
We've lost midnight, everyone.
Increase angry midnight screaming in the background. Ro runs up and gives him a quick hug, and then goes, "It's nice to meet you," and then runs back.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet all of you, actually. It's been really fun, cool, and space is neat. And I don't know, if you see cool space pirates or anything, you should, because you guys seem like an up and up regular old cargo ship. Are there space pirates? Is that a thing? Because that's like a thing in all the fantasy medias, but this seems like a regular up and up science ship.
Yazidra just starts like he just barks out a laugh and just starts laughing at the like awkward and also slight utter insanity that this night has been. Just like,
"Are we space pirates?" he says to the space pirates.
yeah. Oh god.
Anyway, I guess not everything is as it is on TV. Bye, everyone!
And with that, Trevor vanishes in a. How do you? Is it light? I don't know how you teleport.
Weird sound effect and then funky green for
Sweet.
a second.
All right.
And that concludes our show for this evening. We hope you enjoyed episode 3, Many Moons Away. Tonight's story was told by the following incredibly talented people. Our game was run by Krova, with players Mitch as Kyra at MitchDraws_Instagram, Nictity as Yazdira, and _inkcap.art_ as Moose. Razara and Ro are voiced by Midnight Blue, and Trevor Vandross is voiced by Biba17. Our lead writer is Biba17, The editing for this episode was done by Mitch at MitchDraws _ Instagram. Our theme song was composed by Zach at Schedule for Launch. If you would like to stay up to date on all things Parallel to Anywhere, you can follow us on Twitter at P2Anywhere and join our Discord to be a part of our community. Thank you so much for listening. We hope to see you again soon, wherever that may be.
Hello, Earth Dimension! My name's Gwenvier, and I'm the AI for the crew of the Gilded Rose. And yes, I know I spelled it wrong. I like math, not spelling, okay? If you like shenanigans and just having a good time, you should come listen to the adventures of my crew on any podcatcher of your choice. You can find us at Gilded Rose Adventures. See us travel through dimensions, fighting crime, and maybe adopting every adorable creature out there. You can also find us on Twitter at Gilded Rose, on Facebook at Gilded Rose Adventures, or on Discord. Well, gotta go.